Hi guys. So we are on language arts right now. You should be on where it says a number 10. We're on section 10 of finding the main idea. So I am going to be reading these passages, and for each passage, it asks you what the main idea is, okay? So let's do this right now. Number 1. In 1823, a man in Ohio checked out a library book, but he forgot to return it. In 1968, the man's great-grandson returned the book to the library. It was 145 years late. Of course, the library did not make the great-grandson pay the fine. The overdue fine would have been $2,264. Okay, so what was the main idea of this short story? Was it A, about a man who decided to keep a library book? B, about a library book that was 145 years past due? C, about a man who paid a library fine? Or D, when to return overdue library books? If you need time to go back over this, you can press pause and then restart it. Number 2, Daniel Defoe wrote a book called The Adventures of Robinson Crusoe. It was about a man who lived on a deserted island. Did you know that there was a real-life Robinson Crusoe? Only his name was Alexander Selkirk. Selkirk was a sailor on a ship. One day, he had a fight with its captain. He left the ship and stayed on an island off the coast of Chile. Selkirk lived on the deserted island for more than 4 years. Defoe heard about Selkirk's experience. He used Selkirk's adventures as a model to write his story about Robinson Crusoe. So what's the main idea? A, Crusoe was a real person. B, Daniel Defoe met Alexander Selkirk. C, the story of Crusoe was based on Selkirk's life. Or D, Defoe lived on a deserted island. Number 3. What is the most popular street name in the United States? Most people think it's Main Street, but Maine isn't even the top 3. The Postal Service claims that Park is the most common name. Washington is the second in popularity. Maple is the third most common name in the country. So what's the main idea? A, Maine is the least popular street name. B, nobody knows what the most popular street name is. C, Maple is the most popular street name. Or D, Park is the most popular street name. Okay. Now, we are on number 4. Harry S. Truman was the President of the United States. When Truman was born, his parents couldn't agree on a middle name. Both of his grandparents' names began with the letter S. Because Truman's parents couldn't decide on a name, they used S. But it doesn't have a period after it. The S in Harry S. Truman is a middle name, not an initial. So, what is the main idea of this short story? A, Harry Truman's middle name is S. B, Harry S. Truman was named after his father. C, Harry S. Truman didn't have a middle name. Or D, Harry S. Truman's parents agreed on everything. Number 5. Doctors have found that smiling is good for your health. It puts you in a good mood. It could help keep your immune system strong. Luckily, smiling is very easy to do. It takes only 17 muscles to smile, while it takes 43 muscles to frown. So what's the main idea of the story? A, how smiling is good for your health. B, what makes a good mood. C, about the immune system. Or D, how muscles work. So that's 1 through 5. I am going to post this one and then do a separate one on section 12.